Hi class, in this video I just want to talk a little bit about choosing colors for your designs. As I've talked about this with all of you, I think what I've said is that creating colors in InDesign is seemingly more difficult than it should be. I've been using InDesign for 15 years and using the little eyedropper to choose colors, I struggle with it still. I'm really not the best at choosing colors. And what I would suggest if you're like me and you struggle to create colors in InDesign is to use a site like Color Lovers to get suggestions on colors and to find better versions of the colors you're thinking about using. So for example, if I'm thinking about using orange and blue in my design, if I search for orange and blue on the site, I can find different palettes that people have made with orange and blue. So this is the orange and blue that I was kind of thinking in my head, this really bright orange, this pretty bright blue. But once I scroll down and I see everything that's available to me, there's actually a few things in here that I think I like better for my client. This color palette is a little bit more subdued and serious than that first one. So if I want to use the orange and blue from here, I'm going to scroll down and you'll see that each color is shown in its own section and the RGB values are available. So melon, this orange, is 237 red, 131 green, 78 blue. So I'm just going to kind of put that in the corner of my screen and I'm going to come into InDesign and I'm going to make a box. I'm going to double click the fill. And here I have access to the RGB values. So I'm going to do 237, 131, 78, and you'll see there's my orange. And that's exactly the orange that comes from this site. If I want to keep this for later, I can go to swatches, and if I'm selected on the box that is orange, I just click the new button and a new swatch of orange comes in. Now, if I want to use the blue, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pull up the RGB value of the blue, and then I'm going to select something, double click the fill, and fill in the RGB values. So 78 red, 107 green, 102 blue, and that is, it's actually more of a greenish color, but there's that bluish green. And again, I can make that a swatch and add it to my palette. So now I have two colors that I can use in InDesign, but I didn't have to make them myself, and honestly they look a lot better than anything I could have come up with. If I try to match this orange with the little color picker, I mean, I'm never gonna get there. I struggle so much with this thing. I just don't have a good eye for it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even really have a sense of what direction to go in. That's probably the best. Actually, that's not bad, but it's the best I can do. So I suggest using a site like Color Lovers. It's just COLOURLOVERS.com to search around for different palettes and get different ideas of colors that you can use in your design.